Nobody sent me. I came on my own.
All right, and it's great. Thank you for calling Radio 51. And we're glad that you came willingly to this Radio 51, the radio that listens to you. We have on the line someone here to answer all your problems regarding your sexual life. Is our sexpert. Welcome, William.
Thank you for having me again. I've really liked being here. Late night radio is what I studied all those years for.
Exactly. Please tell us, what is your concern?
I think you were telling the truth, or starting to.
I think you're referring to Moon that William said that women have the right to have their own pleasure.
That's right.
Yes, William, do you want to elaborate on that?
I want to elaborate very much on that. See, in popular culture, for some reason, we tend to bank towards male pleasure and the male gaze, or as some call it, the male POV, the point of view. But women have the right for their own pleasure, their own self-pleasure, their own pleasure with a partner or partners or many, many partners. And I just feel like we need to get this message out as many times as possible.
Is that helping, Jenny?
Yeah.
Tell me the rest now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. That's some hungry women. Hungry for knowledge. And you're right, too. William?
Yeah. So we can tell you now, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so you can start with like finger stuff is always very good. A simple smile, though. Nice talking to people, looking in their eyes, calling them by name. It's all just a good start. So, but maybe you can be more specific. Like, what specifically are you looking for us to get into here?
Anger, social resentment, sexual frustration.
Okay, all right. Okay,
yeah.
So in that order, William, how do you channel your anger through a positive sexual life?
Oh, many, many people do this. You can use like simple handcuffs if you're, if you have some around, but learn to tie rope. It's also very nice. Or if you just have things on your, tie things up with clothes. Just like self-spanking is something that I've heard some people do. So self-spanking is right. You can use wires, anything around your house. Oh yeah, doing a wonderful demonstration right now of the self-chamois slip knot. That is a very simple, self-spank. Very nice. Nice hip curl. Oh, good technique. Just good technique. I just realized none of you could see that because we're on the radio, but just rest assured it was just a very good demonstration of just
I didn't hurt myself in the process, I can guarantee you. Is that helping, Jenny?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you have any follow-up questions, but
one morning I just ran away.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's fine. There's no shame in this. All right. First of all, morning is a very common time for us to be sexually aroused. In men, we call it frequently morning wood, but women have the same thing.
I heard a strange sound.
Sorry, come again?
I heard a strange sound.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I can interject here, William, I would like to share a personal experience. Myself, one morning, I ran away too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not in my house. I was running from this person. But it's normal to have anxiety when you do not feel confident with the person you're with.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with the person you're with in the morning, run. Just run away. Just that's what you want to do. If you hear weird sounds, you don't like it, run out into the woods.
Don't call them back.
Wherever you are, just run. Call the radio.
Block the messages.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to talk. I'm pregnant. You don't answer. Okay.
Yeah, run.
You run.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. That helping, Jenny?
Yeah, I feel like we're helping.
I heard screaming. Some kind of screaming.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna dig into this a little bit. Are we talking about good screaming or bad screaming?
Yeah.
Because
or screaming, hey, please open, this is your baby, please recognize the child, please do it, this is your baby, it's your baby, okay, Jimmy, just recognize the child, okay, I need,
wow.
This kind of screaming?
It was like a child's voice, like a child's voice.
Okay. Some things, we're going to draw the line at some places. Anything. So you just said child's voice, and I realized you didn't go farther than that, but I'm just going to say there's some lines are going to not to cross. It's
Was it your child, or can you be more specific?
I went downstairs, outside. I crept up to the barn.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Okay. Oh, maybe an
role play
animal.
stuff. We're
Role.
okay.
Oh, role play. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
better place
Okay.
to go. I was a little
Yes.
was worried we were gonna go
I
to a.
think William, you talked to us about this kind of fetish. You're a person being tracked to a barn, and you have to hide behind a bunch of hay, and
Yeah,
then your sexual partner discovers you, and then you can just give in to your urges.
that's right. Hay and straw based fetish is more common than most people think. Indeed. So yeah, which makes sense because the hay and straw are grown from the earth, from the sex of soil and seed. Why wouldn't that be a fetish for some people?
Lambs. The lambs were screaming.
Okay, so bestiality
Yeah,
is
bestiality.
not
Yeah,
something I'm comfortable with. So,
we're gonna
William,
tread very carefully. Yeah, we don't want to just so if um, it's okay to think about some things as long as some things are not acted on. And uh, I must say, just if
yeah, William, do you have a piece of advice to make sure you can have lamb consent?
yeah, what I recommend is watch some like lamb-based cartoons, and then never do anything else. Just watch those cartoons. That's it.
First, I tried to free them. They wouldn't run.
Okay, so here we're tying back to the tying up people and lambs. I think you can cross fetishes. There's no problem with that, right, William?
In general, you can cross fetish it as long as everything is consensual
Yeah.
and safe. So those are the most, like, CNS is my big fetish: consent and safety.
I
So
took one lamb.
Okay. I really like the way this is developing, because I have to tell you, Jenny, right now we have a lot of calls on the standard, and a lot of people want to meet you probably. So keep going that pace. Really, it's doing its work, its magic on our lovely audience.
yeah, it sounds like you might just have a burglary fetish. So if you stole a lamb and then you were hearing the voices, and then you got off on that, like, that is a bizarrely common fetish as well, the burglary fetish. It's
Okay,
called
I want to know the end of that story, really, Jenny. This is a safe
okay,
space.
yeah,
Go
tell
ahead.
us the story.
What did you do with the lamb after?
Yeah.
And I ran away as fast as I could.
Okay.
Interesting. So you're mixing advice, like you needed to run away from the house. You also gave in to your fetish on the way, stole a lamb, ran away. Oh, this in fact is a very common fetish and is where the phrase comes from, on the lamb.
Yeah. Did you?
I don't know. I never saw the ranch again.
Yeah, exactly. When you ran, you don't go back. Okay.
Yeah, no, you kind of burn that bridge.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, you don't go back to that. You can't
Don't go back. If the lamb calls
No.
you again, send text,
So
sext
if
as well.
exactly sext, it was a
Mm.
good advice there. Now, if you can learn to have healthy, communicative sexual relationships where people accept you for who you are, you can go back to that farm. You can return. You don't need to run anymore. You don't need to be on the lamb. You can be near the lambs.
We're probably going to wrap this up soon, Jenny.
Excellent.
Do you feel better now? How do you feel after this little talk?
Killed him.
All right. Thank you very much. That's all
Thank
for
you.
tonight.
Yeah.
This is Radio 51, the radio that listens to you and to your fetishes as long as you do not commit murder.
All right. And we're out. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.